Alright. Got it. Audio. Right. Hopefully. If this would load any slower. Yeah, there's audio. Okay. We're good. Alright. Welcome back. Welcome back. Alright. I have made a small change from when last streaming. First I added these cylinders, I guess you could call them, onto each of the guns in order for me to differentiate them. And on top of that, I've removed the arm pumping. That way, you know, there's not any additional recoil that needs to be there. But I think today we are going to actually be giving these things function. You know, making them work. So let's do that. First we gotta get a microchip. And this is going to be controlling the weapon. So we'll do that. Try to make this red again. You tried. What do we need? Selector. Because we're going to be changing between animation states. Signal manipulators. Okay. And then we're going to... I need keyframes. Keyframe. Don't record anything just yet. There we go. 4 keyframes. It's about how much I think we should need. Maybe a bit more. This into A. This into B. Change this to pulse, because we don't want a permanent. Probably should put a timer here so we can actually cycle this. Cycle it forward, reset, and make R2 fire. R2. Start the timer. And we'll take that down. 1.5 seconds should be fine. Alright. Keyframe. So, make this the left hand. We want to raise... No, we don't want to do that. We want to rotate this up. And along with this, we want to bring that up. Give it a lot of recoil. And of course, gotta keep it organized. Go into here, do the same thing for the other arm here. Oop. Here we go. I think those are about... Yeah, that was really close. Okay, perfect. So, signal A, signal B. Alright, that's already in pulse. So now... No, not remix. Oh, that's really fast, but that is what we're looking for. Smooth it. Make it last a little longer. That's pretty good. There we go. There is our recoil for our arms there. And they're not permanent, so... what else? What else do I need to do? Should probably give them like a muzzle flash. We'll just leave that plain. Give it a shiny look. And... what's a good kind of muzzle flash? This maybe? No. Make it longer. There we go. And we need to duplicate it? No. Duplicate it like that, not like that. Give it some animation speed. Pulse it. Needs to be much faster. That's pretty good. Probably change the length of the trail a bit there. Okay, that's pretty good. And we'll make this glow. Make that much faster. No, that's pretty fine. Leave it like that. Alright. So it'll be our muzzle flash. Right. And yeah, that's pulsing really fast, but we'll hook that into this whole firing thing so it doesn't pulse that fast. Probably make this corresponding colors. Right? So, make it like a blue. Color it blue. A lighter color here. There we go. That matches it pretty well. Right. I think I just messed that up, didn't I? Nope. I got it. Okay. And this one should... I need to take this. And I need to change it to red. Maybe like an orangish red, actually. There we go. That looks pretty good. And hook these up to their signal manipulator. Actually, if it's changing the color, should probably do it like this. Gonna make this look a little cleaner. There. So now changes from blue to red when I press the button. When I press R2. Cool. But now I need that to be actually emitted out from each of the blasters. Or actually, can I just... No, it'd be easier just to omit it. Alright, let me move past this, please and thank you. Open this up, because I also want it to... Oh, can I not do that? Okay, then we'll duplicate this. That one emits blue. This one needs to emit red. I guess then I wouldn't really need the keyframe then, would I? Because those are both going to be... I forgot to remove the speed. There we go. They do not need to have speed. And it is just creating them, and I do not want it to do that. I want it to do it once with no delay. Once with no delay. Actually, I need something small, because I need to change the fact that that is everlasting. There. This needs to... No. This needs to not last forever. This has to last... This just has to pulse. Doesn't need to loop. Here. There we go. Don't loop. So it did only fire it once. I guess I need to now change it back. Because I could just leave it. No, I want to have it colored. Also, that can go. Light blue. 40%. Full hue, okay. This is going to be very flashy. So I apologize in advance. Okay, or it's not going to be. Okay, it's just not going to pick up the blue. Is that because of these keyframes? No, it is not. Okay, you know what then? Won't do that then. Like how that one just kind of condensed into a little ball. Okay, this changes from blue to red. That's fine. Actually, does this one change from blue to red? Because this is a much more compact form of this, and if that does change color, then I'll just... Okay, so changing it from loop to not loop, okay. Whatever. Okay, they both change colors, and also that can be much larger. Probably just leave them like that. Do like that. Put... Okay. There we go. Blue. Make this red. Put our emitters on the actual there. Right. Want to make sure that this is not set on loop. We are not looping you, but we will emit you. And same with you. We want you to not be on loop, and we want to be emitting you. And remember, turn off emit speeds because it does not need to go anywhere. And time between emits needs to be 0, so this is going to be really flashy. Definitely works. Okay. So now I want it to actually turn on and off when it's firing. So that's what these keyframes are going to be for. And this will turn on and off, and it will be off to begin with. There we go. Well, that is turning it on and off, but its lifetime needs to be changed. Because I'm not going to go through the object and just increase the speed of it. Although I could. Probably be easier. .1 second. Doesn't need to last anything longer than that. Well, no, because then it's not doing that. Okay. Then I need... Nope. I need an object to emit. Real quickly, a placeholder one. Perfect. The placeholder cube. This. Play speed way up. That looks good. Met object. Now we gotta go back in here and grab that. I just realized those are synced to the wrong ones. Like the arm recoil is happening on the wrong ones. These need to be switched. There we go. Needs to happen the same with the arm pump. Right? There we go. It's still lasting too long. Oh, well. not that. You know, it might actually help. Actually grouping it. There we go. Well, now it at least follows it. And that's still... Now just gotta fix the it lasting too long problem. Which I can probably fix with this if I change this maybe. That's better. That's much better. There we go. Should probably change the red one's speed back to match the blue. Come here, Test Cube, I need ya. Now I'm gonna leave that there. Can go back to emitting that. And now I need to do the same to the blue. So I can get the same animation speed here. There we go. Go back in here. Grab the blue. That can close. There we go. There. Now it should be the exact same. Kind of want to change the red's color a little bit because it does not seem nearly as bright just being that dull red. Let's make it there. That's a little better. That seems much brighter. Can actually see the explosion. Can I just tone it down just a little bit though, so it doesn't look orange. Alright. That is done. So now we have recoil on each of the arms. I need to name this. Gotta rename these. This is gonna be blue. And there we go. So now when I press right trigger, we get the firing effects. Very nice. Probably should make them not emit light, but it's fine. check by testing cube. Alright, along with that, should probably make them actually emit sound instead of them just being kind of mute. Okay. Tidy up my wires a little bit here. There. Alright, I need them to create some sort of sound, so timeline, and we're gonna need some sort of sound. Can I go in here for sound? I swear there was a place that you could just get the sound mode. Sound effects here. Combat. Oh, no. Shorten this down. Where's reverb? There it is. I do not remember how to do sound design at all. Here we go. Maybe. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. No. Here we go. Don't need the metronome. Might need to be a bit faster. Maybe. Probably. No, don't want to do that again. Okay then. So then, if I make the R2 button, start the timeline, make it loop. Okay. Sorta worked. Yeah, like I said, sorta worked. But hey, we're getting somewhere. Shorten it down. We want it to loop. Right. There's a the last shot is off tune because it hits again. But other than that, seems fine. Maybe that. That's good enough. There we go. Now they have audio. Would you look at that? Another signal manipulator. We could go into that. That's good enough. Alright. Now I can actually pause and it should pick up on the right timings. Now, instead of having a timer, can I make it so when this plays... Can I do it like that? No, because I don't think it'd be on trigger end. Maybe like that. Then I can get rid of the timer. Nope. Definitely not it. Would that do it? Get rid of that. No. Hey, you know what, it's fine. Just leave it like that for now, I guess. And of course we gotta name this. There. Perfect naming scheme. So now we've got noise, we've got effects. Effects that still last a little long, but oh well. They actually track properly. They're created properly, they're not. It's fine. What else? We need them to actually shoot something. This. Give them sort of a laser beam to fire. Instead of doing a cylinder, you can just do this. This is a much easier solution. There we go. Turn off the grid now. a second one of these. Make this blue. Make it really blue. Glow. Do not emit light. Don't cast shadows, please. Like that. That seems about the right color. Maybe a little lighter. There. And the same with this. But this one needs to be red. Actually, I probably should have done all the size adjustments first. That looks about right. Turn the glow up. Make it really glowy. Because these are going to be traveling at high speeds, so it's not going to stay on the screen for long. That seems fine. Then this will be the red one. Not purple. Red. See, this is the problem with making red glow. Turns orange. Alright, and now we need emitters for these. It might be easier just put a microchip on it instead of having a large emitter like that on the front of it, in hindsight. So, grab a microchip. Okay, and that's still emitting from there, which I guess now would be a good time to center it. Good enough. Oop. And now, I want to take this. Want to take this, also put it on the front of that, but then drag it into here. Turn on the grid so I can make this fire directly forwards. Because we are going to be emitting that, and that needs to be not what I want to do. There we go. Straight forwards. Well, that's definitely emitting them. Turn grid off. Then we can bring this forward so it stops getting caught. Shrink it down a little bit more. Give it some actual emit speed. There we go. It's pretty good. Shouldn't be anything longer than half a second. I don't think. Actually increase the speed a bit more. Get these projectiles flying. The object is actually being deleted because it's too far away from origin. Perfect. $100 meters a second. And... okay, maybe 100's too quick. 90 seems fine. Oops. So, we're gonna need another keyframe, because of course we are. Gonna need two of them. And this keyframe, with time paused, needs to turn this on and off. And this needs to be off by default. So now, it's not emitting anything. Why is it not emitting anything? It's because it's too fast? It's probably because its lifespan is less than a second long. No, it's just not emitting anything. That's strange. Why is it doing that? Only one of them is turning on. Oop. Well, maybe if I... don't worry, 200 IQ. Well, that's definitely a stream of projectiles. Alright, that needs to be changed to once, not constant. Once. There we go. Now it's creating a projectile. Also, that's hooked up to red. Hook this up to blue. That's better. That's much better. Okay. I think we can just throw this in here, right? Okay, no, we cannot. That creates problems. Okay, so it just emits from that. So I can just attach that to the front. Makes this really simple. Actually, what I should do... Oops. Too far back. I guess we'll just leave that floating through space and time then, because it works. And I don't want to mess with it anymore. Put down another microchip. Okay. This canvas needs to move. And it also needs to not have me attached to it. This needs to move. And once again, take the time to recenter this. That's pretty good. Why aren't these set on ones? Maybe that's why it's a bit too long, because it's creating multiple. Yeah, that seems much better. Cool. Ooh, no, I do not want to have those both selected. I want this to be attached to there, and then moved into here. And I want it to be emitting this object. Gotta turn back on grid snap, so I can point this straight forwards. Perfect. Turn off grid snap now. Doesn't need to be on. Wait. Forgot. I need to turn this off. Then go into this. Do that. No time between emits. We're only emitting once. Yep, made sure I did the same with that. It's not emitting. Why? because I don't have it hooked in. My goodness, you think I would have learned after the first time. There we go. No, it's still not emitting. Why? Here, wait, maybe I just need to reset. Nope. Still just firing the blue projectile.
Does Richard gearbox himself as an enemy work?
I don't think I can make that detailed of a person. But yeah, technically.
RIP.
I mean, look at what I'm currently working with, alright? I've got one blaster that fires and one that should. And currently it's firing the equivalent of Nerf darts. Really bouncy Nerf darts. You know, I should really stop people from jumping due to the fact that they can just kind of shoot in a whole bunch of directions. Actually, instead of doing that, just turn off the jump. Where's the... jump ascent?
Did you create this model? Create.
Yes, I did create this model. The only thing I did was stamp the puppet down, and everything else has been hand done. As you can kind of tell by the fact that everything is a large mess. And the fact that instead of having things actually attached to the puppet, they're just kind of floating in time and space. But it works! Or at least half of it works. Because it's... what it's doing is when I press R2, it's... Here, actually I can just bring you back to this timeline. This one. So when I press R2, it starts this timer, and when this timer finishes, it resets itself, and the timer's like 0.1 seconds long or something like that. So it's really short, so it's pretty much constantly resetting itself, and that switches between these two selectors, A and B. A powers the red arm, which causes it to recoil up, and then it'll trigger all these keyframes, which recoil up, causes the muzzle flash, and should be firing the projectile. And then when it switches over to B, all of this stuff cancels out, smooths over, and does the same for the other arm. And of course, holding R2 also plays the pew-pew noise, if you will. But, of course, I'm currently working on the fact that the left arm does not want to emit, or the red blaster doesn't want to emit anything. Which I can't figure out why. Because it should be. Should be no problem. Actually, what if I just have this on at the start? Of course that fixes it, but it's... it is firing in a very odd direction. What are you doing? What? Why does it insist on going that way? I have it set to straight forwards. It's no different than the blue.
It looks like it's firing straight up.
Yes, yes it is. It shouldn't be though. I don't know why it's firing straight up though, because this is pointing forwards yet. Wait, can I turn this stuff around? Turn this one specifically around. This. Control him. Okay. So, clearly see that it should be firing forwards. And it's shooting straight up. Oh, I think I know why. I think it's because the recoil is happening before the shot's happening. So I think I can fix that. No, don't do that. I think I can just fix that by connecting it through here. Hopefully. Well, that's not really what I want. However, it is now firing in a straight line. That's half the battle. I don't understand. The blue one worked so casually, like without any problem, and this one is just having every single problem in the world. Why couldn't the red blaster be like the blue one? Why didn't I just duplicate it? Why? I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna, because that's probably the much easier solution. Can I? Oh, there it is. Got these thrown all over the place. Nope. What? What is... This is the blue. This one's try. Okay, so I need to rename this. There we go. Just copy this over here. Delete that one. Change what this is emitting to emit that. And then emit it. Okay. You need to stop moving. And emit this from here. That's definitely not a straight line. You ever do something and you think it's going to work out absolutely perfectly and then just this happens? No, I want to adjust this. Straight forwards. And this is just permanently slanted. Why? Why can't I? Why did I do this to myself? Okay, you know what? We'll get that as straight as possible. Right. Just that's going to be firing downwards. Good snap. Change this to fire straight forwards again. Up. Straight. Ooh, no. Straight forwards. There we go. Maybe it'll work now. Arm recoil is still shooting it upwards. But I can fix this by changing the fact that this keyframe needs to not animate this. So I need to re-record this keyframe. There, actually, I don't need to do that. I can just deanimate that. Perfect. Delete that. Attach this to here. Record this keyframe turning on and off. This. Hopefully that does it. And it's gone. Turn it on. And it's firing straight up. I will never understand this. Okay. Alright. Let's try, let's deanimate this. Let's do it like that. Maybe that will make the difference. No, no it does not. It still does not appear. Why is it not appearing? I mean, it should be projecting it. It's not pulsing on and off. Even though I have directly told the keyframe to do so. Okay, we'll just get rid of that. Get a new one. This. Keyframe. This. Okay, that should be turning it on then off. And this should be going to that. There we go. Ayo, would you look at that? That other keyframe was just being stubborn. Okay. Now they need to not last forever. 0.2 seconds seems fine. Yeah, that seems fine. Cool. Of course you can't just spam right trigger, but that's fine. Holding it gives you the results that I was looking for. Alright. Oh boy, oh boy. So this timer is crucial. It's like the coconut picture for Team Fortress 2. At this current point. And we'll clean up my little wires here, just to make it look nice. Alright. There we go. Now this entire microchip here has to do with firing. So we'll turn down the volume a little bit. There we go. Now it's not as loud. Jumping still results in that, which I will have to change inside the puppet animation. But these are good. Alright, and hopefully moving that microchip in there doesn't break everything. Which it has not. Cool. So now I need to change the fact that when you jump, that your arms want to move. Actually, I think it's more on the descent, isn't it? No, because none of those are like that. There we go. Deanimate the arms with the jump ascent. Jump apex needs to have the arms deanimated. And jump descent also needs to have the arms deanimated. There we go. Yep, so now when I jump, we don't really get that huge amount of sway. There's still the ascent with the hands. And I think that's just because the torso's like that. Yep. There we go. Now there's not that much, just a little difference when jumping, but it's not as big as it was. You're not like shooting all the way up in the sky now. Coolio. Alright. Now I kinda need to start creating the landscape here. Since he's pretty much good and ready at this point. At least mostly ready. He still needs like damage and that on him with his projectiles, but I can figure that out in a little bit. Switch to some different scenery instead of just staring at headaches. So we got these houses. Do it like that. Overly large size houses. Comically large houses. I mean, that doesn't really get too much in the way. It is quite comically large, though. Hmm. Hmm. At least we have area to walk now. Do a quick save. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about losing any of this. I think... Yeah, I think I'll wrap it up here for now, but I think next stream, whenever that will be, whether that's later today or whatever, I think we will change the scenery around here, because I feel like we've been staring at the same stuff for quite a bit of time. So, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, or if you didn't, leave a like, leave a dislike. Subscribe if you want to see more content. I have different videos. They're not all just this horribleness that is game design. With that, yeah, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.